Hi everyone. So every designer is something which they are seeing the same thing onto the Figma Make. Is the output looks very generic. It looks like very template. But the reason behind isn't just the tool. It is very empty-handed. Today I'm going to show you the actual process, how I pick the design from the Figma community, and how it is just one example, and how I'm importing it to the on my own design onto the Figma Make itself. And I have never talked about it, and I have never touched, but I'm going to attach my real design system onto the Figma Make, and let's see how it goes. And I did literally find it out. It's so amazing that you can follow the consistency. It looks feel like the product of how you're thinking about the guidelines, because onto the Figma Make, it doesn't do that. So it will be a no edit. It will be very unfiltered. And I'd love to show you now. There is one problem which I wanted to tell you is nobody explained this, the Figma Make onto the Figma Make demos. So when you open something is with a prompt, Figma Make does the design which is coming by itself. It is very random about the tokens, like colors, icons, and everything. And it comes up with a very generic, random blue color. And while you are doing it, you are not reasonably having the spacings, also the copies. So this design system will help everything while you attaching onto the Figma Make. The Figma actually built a way to do this and make it more easier for the designers to work on the Figma Make more easily and make the process more faster. And I'm going to show you how I did exactly, and I want to show you everything this process. So we are over here on the Figma, and this is what you're seeing, the design system. It is having the grids, it is having the typo, it's having the icons. I also did a design which is over here. It has been done from the scratch itself. It's the checkout process, and while you can see, it's just the layout I designed basically. And over here, I'll be publishing it onto the Figma Make. So we having all the assets, because I already published it, so the button is inactive. If I'm doing any changes, the button will be active again. So this is what I was talking about. Figma did this while you can export to the Figma Make. It will take some period of time, might be 1 minute or 2 minutes-ish. Let's see how long does it take, but it's worth the wait. Patience is everything. While it is doing it, I wanted to say that they are processing each and everything, like the icons, buttons, colors, everything, 116 tokens. While it is doing it, it is taking a little bit of time to process everything together. Yes. And one more thing, while we having the design system on the Figma Make, it is making the process very faster. While you can imagine that you are showing the prototype before Figma Make, before the cloud, everything. You used to connect each and every with the links and making the prototype. Because of this, you can share with the stakeholders, might be in a next day, possibly, or might be after 4 or 6 hours. You never know. Depends on the size of the product, and it is worth, to be honest. But you shouldn't be trusting so much of AI. There's so much of eye to detail you have to care about. There's so much of hallucinations it has been having, that is causing a little bit. Oh wow, I think it took 2 minutes of time, but what I was talking about, it is having so many of hallucinations still. We cannot trust, and we have to take care of the detailing, what it has been missing, what it has been done, and we can enhance it by the iterations. So let's see, we went from the Go to Figma Make. It will create a different. What I will do, I will get these frames. I will copy these frames, and then I will just copy it here. It will be getting copied, and I'll be attaching this prompt onto the Figma Make. And because what you can see, the Figma Make having the design system now, which is, you can see, if you're having different design systems, it will be over here. As long as you're publishing it, all the list will be here. And I'll be using Claude's on it. It's my favorite model, but it is nothing having a personal meaning, but it does having less hallucinations. That is why another reason. Let's see how it goes. It will take a little bit of time. For example, it will first create a design first onto the Figma Make, and then it will generate all the tokens onto the Figma Make. You will see the codes also, but again, you shouldn't be happy enough, but you will be happy enough to see the process is much more faster. There's one important thing is about the empty state on this. It is showing you where the design will be coming up, which is something very minute thing, but it is also important to take care of. And yeah, I'm always looking to this something, a little bit of interactions, which is telling the user that something will be happening and on that place, or trying to communicate. So again, about the human computer interaction is something important on any part of the product. Like, you can still validate yourself. The design system has been attached, but I cannot edit it because it has been working, and it doesn't want to overwrite anything as long as it has been finishing now. So I'm not able to do anything, and I have to wait with the outcome. And I know the outcome will be great enough. We still need iterations, which is fine. We are designers again. Alright, so it has been processed. Now it is generating all the tokens now. Yeah, spacings and everything. It is defining buttons, font family. Let's wait for some time. It won't be a longer, but it's okay. So the prompt which I have given is using the exported design system styles, redesign the screen so it feels like our product, which is making sense, and applying our color tokens throughout, no raw hex values, typography, scale, headings, body scales, which has been defined onto the design system, the component conventions, ghost buttons, secondary buttons, 24px padding, which I also already defined, but I wanting to be specific, and keeping the layout intent, but they make the copy sound more human and direct, which I wanting to. And error messages and labels should be feel like a person wrote them, not a system. So this, I type it out and see, and let's see how it goes. It has been processed everything, all these pages. Now it has been defining, building those designs tokens from the design system. Basically, if you're a front-end engineer, it would be taking a longer time. This is something okay. I won't say that this anyone's job is on the edge case, but this is something I feel like everyone is getting closer to each other, like the product managers knowing what the engineer does, what the designer does. Designers knows how the engineer is working. Still, they knows already. Might be some people doesn't know. And how the product manager works. Engineer knows how the designer works, and the product manager. This is something bridging the gap between very closer. I really like this, and in the previous back of the days, when we were not having Figma like 20 years ago, the designers used to code. Designers were doing the front end engineering and everything. So that's where going back already, to being a designer and also just coding it. And also engineer also does the coding and then designing. This is something very interesting. We are going back, but we are also quite going advanced enough, making it more meaningful. We are trying to look into the product more. Okay, so it sent me the error. I will say try to fix it. Let's see. It's supposed to be not sometimes they does that. The reason behind this error being passed because the model couldn't recognize something, or might be something overread in between the tokens or in between their designs. Something might be some network connections also is a part of it, and it does totally make sense. And let's see how it goes. So it will figure out the errors. So I try to see over here what it does, like what are the problems it has been faced. It will figure it out, and then it will be noting it down just to trying to communicate to the designer, or might be the someone who is just the user of the Figma Make, just to tell them that what's the problem behind this error message. Okay, it has been figured out the real reason behind this passing this error message, and it is trying to fix right now. I'm hoping that it will be all right. Okay, so it is telling that it is trying to finding out the potential issues. Okay, so it has been fixing on the code itself and telling you the reason behind. This is something good, telling you the reason, and then it is fixing it. And again, it found another problem, and then it is telling you the reason, and then it is fixing it, which is something amazing. Now it has been done. Okay, it's very blank. Let me refresh. Okay, now it is here. First thing, quite a good job. It did. First thing is the button, which I have defined on the design system. It's supposed to be blue. And you can see over here, it was black. Just I did it very rough. That's why. The second thing is it took the font also, which is quite good, but it was trying to get the images also. But it's okay. It did quite a well done job. I can see. Let me see how it is going in the further screens. Pretty much amazing. I will say there are still fixes is there. Like for example, we're not needing this much of bold. It has been using this bold enough that is quite having the higher contrast. It is not much needing it. And we can reduce something the colors. I think there's something. Okay, as we can see over here, we have defined this. Over here the medium, but over here it has been used this, which I have defined this on the design system. It has not been defined. That's why it is the another reason behind this. But it is quite all fine. But the main intention was showing you how it can be adapting onto the design system, onto the Figma Make, the design system, and then how you can make it more consistent enough. So it does know all the guidelines now. Just we needing some iterations. And yeah, so this is my honest take is about I want to be very straight with you, is this, the workflow isn't just the magic. As you can see, the Figma Make still needs some iterations, as I was talking about. But what is changing is, I'm correcting small deviations from a system that's already just loading in, and that's completely different kind of a work. It's just making it more faster with your process. And the export to Figma Make is something very important thing to unlock the way of consistency you are needing on your product. And the prompt structure is also something which is very much important over here. Like having the tones, how you're wanting the tones should be on the top of the foundations. So I'm going to be very just straightforward about I took the design from the different design community. I took this and I will be trying this onto the different designs, and I will try to experiment onto this with the different screens. But if you're wanting me to try with specific screen of any of the design system, let me know into the comments and I will pick it from the next one. And if you're wanting me to try with something, comment prompt, and if you're wanting that prompt also, let me know. I will share it with you. But subscribe for more something related to this videos or real workflow. I'll be having the unfiltered one, and see you in the next time. Have a lovely day. Peace.